Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another That One Guy YouTube gaming video. And today we're going to be starting our new series on this game called 7 Days to Die. Now I'm very experienced in this game, I have played it before a lot. But today I'm going to start it. This is a complete new world, but the catch is this is on max difficulty, insane difficulty. And the thing that kind of annoys me is I don't know if they're going to do it in the next update, but there's a chance in the next update that I'm going to have to delete this world, which if I do, I'll have to make a video and tell everyone about it. Because it wouldn't make sense if I just ended a series out of nowhere. And I already hear zombies, so I might be done for. But hopefully I can kill them. Because this is default settings except for max difficulty entirely, so if I die, I drop everything I believe. And zombies run at nighttime, and feral runs. Ferals run too. Yep. He just did 25 damage with just one hit. And I think I hear another zombie. I might be done for. I think it's just him. Never mind. Not just him. And I'm low HP. I might be done for. This guy probably has a lot of health because it's max difficulty, so I'm kind of done for. And I'm almost out of stamina too. And I died because he somehow hit me through the door. Okay, that's the first death. In the top right corner, you can see it's version 2.4. And I can already tell this is going to be a very rough start. And these aren't spawning in my backpack until I get to bed. So this will be a little easier to get my loot at least. But I am already at the max XP penalty, but I don't get it because I am a lower level. And in all honesty, I probably should have done the tutorial first, but yeah. In fact, I'll just do a tutorial now before I get myself into more trouble. So, I open the challenges window. This game is kind of niche right now. Like, hopefully it gets more popular soon, but for now it's just a game. Yeah. I've known this game for a while, but one of my friends introduced me to it, and I just liked it from then on. I actually played the really old version at first, back on PS4, but man, this game has changed a lot since then, and I've eventually got this game on PC, but it was really laggy because my PC isn't the best quality. That's also why I don't make videos on it often. So I decided to eventually get on console edition as soon as they put it out on console. And I don't regret it because I do like this game. I believe I have like somewhere over 150 hours on this game. Just to explain how much I like this game. Although I have a lot more of hours on other games. All this just came to PS5 edition. I also what else? Like one of my friends once described it like this, and I kind of agree. Until hopefully they add more, but they described it as adult Minecraft, which for people who haven't heard of the game, I guess that's probably the best way to describe it and the simplest way. But I can't wait for when they add the story mode, like way later in the future, like they have planned. I think it's because according to the roadmap, the Fun Pimps are planning to add it on the, I don't remember, I think 2026, 2027, man, I don't remember. But they're also apparently going to add bandits soon, but I don't know if the community will like it. I think it'd be a good addition. But I am a Fallout fan. I'm not all fans of 7 Days to Die are Fallout fans, so I can understand why some people wouldn't really want bandits or raiders in the game. But I think it would make the game more fun and more unique. Because with just zombies and other players to worry about, the game can get very boring, which I think a lot of people would understand. But I hope this new series turns out well. Hopefully these videos will get popular soon. Sorry I haven't been uploading a lot lately. I've been having to do schoolwork and whatnot. But hopefully I'll start posting again. And if this series gets really popular, I'll probably post even more. They actually added DLCs recently, although some people don't think it's a good addition. I think it's alright. And I actually bought only one of the DLCs because I think there's only one that looks good for now until they add more, hopefully. Hopefully for cheaper too. Okay. Because it is default, the new biome challenges are on here. So I will eventually have to do all these quests to unlock the smoke gear and whatnot. This is new. I only know like the first version they like first added these biomes challenges. So, because now these are all question marks. It says something about research the biome and unlock the gears, which I think I mean you have to complete all the quests, but I don't see the quests right now. So maybe I have to go into the biome, I believe. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So I have to equip all of this armor quick. And then while I have time, I guess I can craft this too quick. And I'm probably planning to end this video on day 3, just to keep it short. Otherwise, this would be on forever. So, yeah. And then I'm planning to start more series on other games too, real soon. Maybe today I'll work on the video. Most of the videos I make will be unedited because I don't use like Share Factory or any editing software. And also that way you guys don't miss anything in the videos, but it will increase the length, sadly. Which, although I know some people will be fine with that, I know not all people are okay with that. What else? I don't really know anyone else that really has this game. Like, I know a few people, but I don't play with them often on it. Bro, I haven't, like, made a video like this in, like, forever, like, where I'm actually talking, you know? It kind of feels like I'm writing down, like, a diary, kind of. But at least I know, like, someone's gonna watch the video, and hopefully they'll watch it fully and listen. But, yeah. And I've also got to keep the video entertaining, so if I just went quiet, it would just be like that one video I made, no commentary, which I can see. Based off these stats and everything, it was a very boring video. So, yeah. Right now I'm trying to find a feather so I can craft arrows for the bow, which means I have to find a nest. For some reason, there seems to be literally no nests in this forest. Also, for some reason, the nests spawn on the floor. They haven't really added a feature. Here's a nest, finally. Yes, it's feathers. The worst thing that could happen is if it's just eggs and no feathers at all. But that did not happen, and I was lucky. So I can craft arrows quick. Now, once we redeem the challenges, there. Thus unlocking the rest. Yep, that's how I unlock these. Now, the next step is to actually head to the settlement. It's already 9:42 in game. For those who don't know, which I'm guessing a lot of you, if you're watching this, don't know, it officially becomes nighttime at 21, I believe, 22, around that time. The traders close at 22, so I think it's after 22 it starts. And then that's when zombies will start to go faster than normal. They'll be able to catch up with me unless I get perks, I guess. What else is there? Also, there's archetypes of zombies. Most of the ones I'll fight, unless I go into a high tier building, will just be like this guy. Nothing special about him, just a zombie. But the it ranks from normal to feral, which has orange eyes, which you can tell he isn't feral because of his just normal looking eyes. And the ferals will go fast, like as if it was nighttime. And then there's the radiated ones, which are just green, which I guess anyone could have guessed that. And then there's the orange versions, which are they're orange irradiated zombies. They are stronger and they do more damage to buildings, and they take place for some of the bigger zombies. And the less lighter ones, or the normal ones, will normally be blue if they are even stronger than the normal radiation ones, which means they'll be even faster than the normal radiated ones. And I forgot to state the radiated ones are faster than the feral ones, which I guess makes sense because it's an archetype. It's above the radiated. But they're either way a huge threat, especially on day 1. Which is why, because of my game stage, because I haven't killed like anything or even looted much, I won't see like any of them, which is good because the last thing I want to see is those guys, especially on day 1, while I'm like level 1. I actually killed that first zombie surprisingly. That's why this one club's doing well enough for me. But the worst thing that could happen is I get ambushed by another zombie when I'm fighting one, especially when I am really unprotected like this. This could be horrible. So that's why I have to just focus on either like fight or flight, you know. And most of the time it's gonna be flight for now until I actually manage to get some weapons, especially during nighttime. I'm probably going to have to like cut it out of the video because I'm planning I'll probably just like hide somewhere somehow. And if if I die some point, I'll like edit that into the video and what happens afterwards. But like I said, I won't do much editing, but because I'm recording on PlayStation, there's a little bit of editing that can be done. But most would be kind of hard to do. I think I'm gonna do low-key think I'm gonna do an intellect build. So I'm gonna put some points in here, put some points into electrocutioner. So that means I'll be using mainly batons, stun batons, stuff like that. I'll be doing more damage with weapons that are baton based, which is alright because melee weapons are fine with me. I know some people love ranged over melee, but in all honesty, I'd prefer melee over it. But I know some things you'd rather tackle, like most people would rather tackle with ranged, especially, I don't know. Oh, darn, I got a strength book. Well, Sledge Saga isn't a strength-based book, but it's for a strength-based weapon, which is the sledgehammer. And, like, each skill category has its own custom, like, main weapon that it is based off of. For example, strength is sledgehammers and clubs, or how intellect is batons, stun batons, electricity, robotics, stuff like that. What else? Yeah, it's basically the gist of it, and then each one has its own unique perk, really. Although some do seem similar. Specifically, like the weapon ones, each one is like increased limb damage or headshot damage. It's pretty similar, obviously. But I don't care either way. I like this game. I've been supporting the developers for a long time now. Although it definitely shocks some people when they hear about how the game was was in early access for 12 years, which I know can be shocking to a lot of people. Because in all honesty, it was shocking to me when I heard about how long it really was. I thought it was like in early access for a while, but I never realized it was that long. Which in all honesty, that is a while, because I don't think I've heard of any other game being in early access for a time that long. So, yeah. What else? One thing that worries about me, that I worry about now I'm starting to make more videos again, is like if I made a video on a game, would I have to turn off the music because I don't want to copyright? So the last thing I need as a starting YouTuber is a copyright strike, because from what I've heard, like you have to pay money right away or something, or just take down the video, which I'm fine with taking down the video, but paying money, and that's I heard the prices are hefty, which I do not want to get into all of that. One thing they've recently added, these things, the flags right here used to be like an orange icon, but they just changed it recently to flags, which I guess is more realistic, yeah. But they are a little harder to see at times, but at least they have the light above them flashing, which, in all honesty, I've gotten used to now. I also, since this is the first video, I might as well talk about how traders work too. That trader I was talking to earlier is Trader Rect. He's what people consider the worst trader, and he is the one that belongs in the pine forest biome, which leads me into biomes, but I'll talk about that after I talk about traders. Actually, I just list the biomes now because there's a different trader for each biome. There's desert, snow, wasteland, and there's pine forest. And pine forest is Rect, Trader Rect specifically. And then the desert is Trader Bob. Oh yeah, Rect specializes in farming and seeds, food like that. And Bob specializes in vehicles. And Trader Hugh over in the snow biome specializes in weapons and stuff. There's Trader Joel, who is in the wasteland biome, specializes in armor, clothing, stuff like that. And then there's Trader Jen in the burnt forest. I forgot to mention that biome. Yeah, the burnt forest. And she specializes in medicine and whatnot. Pretty basic stuff. And one thing that, like, the best traders in my opinion is probably Trader Bob is probably the best one. Like, not only is he a nice trader too, he also sells vehicles and stuff too. The only trader I've managed to find vehicles at is a zombie right there. Hopefully he doesn't see me. And he is heading right towards me. And he is growling. But what else was I going to say? Oh yeah. Then React is probably one of the worst ones, although I do like that he is in the pine forest, which is the nicest and easiest and most visually appealing biome. Although he sells garbage and also talks garbage, he is pretty decent just based off of where he's located. Hugh is an okay trader, but like he's probably the second best one, because he just sells weapons. But the snow biome, I'm not that much of a fan of. And I'm also not much of a fan of like he does get mad occasionally, not that much. Okay, here's my first clearing quest. Okay, I've got a tier 2 pipe baton, so I can just repair this with short metal pipes, which is easy to find, especially at the start of the game. And hopefully I'll be able to get a few kills and manage to clear the area without dying, because if I die while I activate the quest, it'll cause an automatic fail, which is not something I want to do. It is also just about past halfway to nighttime. Feels like I'm on the clock right now, because the last thing I want is it to be nighttime, which is, I'm pretty sure is understandable, because who would want it to be nighttime? And then I'm planning, I'll probably have to make my base in the pine forest, in all honesty, and that's where I normally make my base, just because it's the start biome, so I'll kind of be forced to make my base here, especially with the biome quest, the biome progression. I would not be able to get into any other biomes until I complete the quests and then make the gear, which allows me to, allows me to be able to be immune to the forces, the climate, for example, stuff like that. It helps that on clearing quest on the compass it'll show a dot where the enemies are, and there's 3. I might be cooked, genuinely. Unless this pipe baton actually does good, I'm kind of done for. I also have to stay within the area, which is kind of difficult because I'm in a tight spot. But hopefully can I knock that guy down? And one zombie's running. Hopefully there isn't any birds, because birds actually could be a threat. That's 1 down, 2 to go. This one has taken 0 damage so far, so this might be a little annoying. So far I haven't taken any hits from them, so that's good. Oh, never mind. Just ate my words right there. Yikes. Oh my gosh, I'm bringing them all down on me. Okay. 1 down, 2 to go, and I'm really low. No, that was a rat. Okay, I'm gonna have to use my only bandage right now because of these sneaky little enemies. 3 zombies again. That burnt one was a weaker one, but now I might have problems, considering that it is 3 normal ones. Well, actually, I haven't seen that third one. He seems to be holed up inside that tent. Oh, he's dead. Uh-oh. I'm barely managing to control my HP. Yeah, this one's a normal one too. Nothing special. Except for, well, I don't know if it's because of difficulty, but they seem to get faster once they get low health. More enraged, you could say. And there is more enemies actually. They're up there. Hopefully they aren't too difficult, because I'm already pretty low on health. Unless I find something helpful, which, nope, it does not seem that's going to happen. Okay. Darn it. I remember this POI before. It's annoying having to do this jump. Specifically because of how hard it is just to get on that ladder. And I think I've proved my point. By the time I get up here, it's going to be nighttime. Okay. I low-key might actually just build my way up there. I have no choice but to do that. I made 1 building block. Let's just place it right there. This enemy better just be 1. It's 2. I might actually be done for. No, I'm 3 HP. No, I failed the quest, didn't I? Unless she just died right there, I failed the quest. Nope, she didn't die. I didn't hear her chewing. I just failed the quest. With 1 zombie left. See, this is going to be insane. Like the difficulty. That's 1 quest failed. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is you have to complete 10 quests in order to get to the next tier. And I believe the max tier is 7, 8, 6, 7. Alright. This is just a we can play it. Yeah. Also, I forgot how long the days are, so I'm just going to end this probably before it turns nighttime, like right when it turns nighttime. But yeah, this is 7 Days to Die, and it's already going pretty rough, in all honesty. But I did get my loot back now, and I can just head back up here. There she is. And this time she actually got knocked down, so I just easily get this kill. There we go. And at least I got a book crate, so maybe I'll get a book or something that's helpful. Okay, a vehicle book, knife book, and a tech book. That's alright, I guess. And it's a baton that's worse than the one I already have. 9 pistol bullets and a can of dog food, which I'll eat just for the tiny bit of food that it'll grant me. And the only thing I didn't look at is what's in here. And yeah, I don't regret not looking in here. It doesn't seem there's anything good in here. There was forged steel though, that is useful, I guess, but yeah. Well, I can sell that little silver nuggets for 50 cents. 50 Dukes casino tokens, which is what the currency is in this game. And where's the trader? For some reason it doesn't even show my compass. The trader is right there. Yeah, I wonder how long this recording has been so far. It feels like it's been forever. That's maybe just because I'm running out of things to talk about. Besides 7 Days to Die, I guess. But I'm going to have to take this long walk all the way back to the trader just to get another quest. Which, in all honesty, I might just do on the next video. Because I might just end the video soon, real soon right here. The next video can just be about the other half of the day and what goes on over the night. But right now, except as far as I remember, I'm pretty sure most 7 Days to Die videos don't even get popular, really. Because I can't think of a single, like, mainstream 7 Days to Die, like, main content developer. I mean, there's a few out there, but they're nowhere near, like, the likes of, the bigger creators, like, in the millions type stuff. And I walk across trading, that's why I wish the compass was visible. Well, the compass is visible, but the map marker on the compass was visible. But instead, I just see the cardinal directions and nothing else. Well, along with the intermediate directions, yeah. But I'll just take the fetch quest. And I'll sell this too. What else is there? I only have 55 coins. Can't buy anything here. Ooh, yeah, it looks like there's nothing here for me. And there's a zombie on the outside waiting for me too, which is just so welcoming. Okay, I'm just gonna kill the zombie. Hopefully he doesn't kill me inside of the trader. He actually might. Never mind. Also, in order to know if the zombies are dead, if I look at the bottom right corner, it'll tell me, like, it'll say plus 400 XP, like it says right there. And I also just got a concussion and an infection, just to make things better. So now, not only do I have to find a way to cure the infection before it becomes too much to take care of, I'll either have to die or I'll have to find painkillers to cure this concussion too. The simplest way to cure infection is probably honey, which is found in the tree stumps. There's always a chance of the bees spawning in. One thing I guess I should mention now before I get too far is that there is a special type of zombie for each biome. For example, that burnt one we saw previously is a native to the burnt forest biome, which I guess is kind of obvious, just judging off the names of each other. But there's also the desert plague spitter, which is in the desert, which I guess makes a lot of sense. Then there's one other one. I know what it is, but I just don't know the name of it. I think it's called the snow golem or something. No, it's snow golem. It's Minecraft. Frost claw, yeah, which makes it obvious that it is a thing found in the snow biome. And that's where the quest is right there, but I see a working stiff service truck, which is basically hardware tools, so one book makes all the difference, I guess. This place I have to clear it now. Hopefully it isn't as much hassle as the last place was. Go. In fact, I don't even have to kill him if I want to. I just have to sneak in here and find the supplies. Red tea. And they know I'm here. Crap, is that two on me? No, it's just one, but I probably awoke the rest. Yep, I did. I see one behind that metal door in the window. My health is already pretty low. It's beneath half. Whereas either way, I've heard how to fight these two when I open the door. And he might actually kill me. One shot. Okay, he's knocked down. It's just a simple in and out. Just a quick grab. But this guy... What the poop, man? Yep. I'm crashing out, man. I've had enough. Insane difficulty is not going to get any easier. Just when I thought I was good at 70s die, this difficulty just has to prove me wrong by spawning me next to a zombie. And I failed the quest automatically because I died, and there's another zombie right there that's going to chase me too. This is just great. Everything's fine. Okay, hopefully I can kill this one faster than the last one. Yep. The other one, I guess, was just more hardy, I guess. No, I just wasn't doing my best. It's all about dodging these attacks. Yeah, I killed that one way faster. I don't know what it was. Yeah, there seems to be an abundance of zombies already spawning. The one that's right there. I also take the risk just because I need the XP. It's all about leveling up early game, so... There we go. I could break this open and hope I could loot, but... Actually, I do have 2 lockpicks. The nowhere near my odds. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, come on. No way. The luck might be in my favor. Oh my gosh, the luck was actually in my favor. That's a first for this run. Hopefully it's something good though. I guess a gun is a gun. Even though I have literally no ammo for it. And also, this is a perception weapon too, so I'm not even doing a perception build. But that's alright, I guess. And those red skulls beneath the name is how dangerous they are, with a maximum of a tier 5, which is 5 skulls, which is the most dangerous. And then each biome has a danger rating to it. Burnt pine forest, you can see in the top right, is a 0. That's why there's nothing beneath the name. But for example, the burnt forest is a half a orange skull, which is just the neutral base danger, yeah. And it goes up from half of a orange skull for each biome. So with the wasteland being the most dangerous and the snow being, I believe, second most dangerous,
Good evening until you
the
get
desert being the
here.
third
What
most.
do you want? Listen up, Jackie. What are you standing there? You again? What? You got a fucking crush on me or something?
Alright. I said, I just looked down. I was worried my microphone was muted the entire time, and I would have lost all of this beautiful recording, beautiful monologue that I have to do. You know, I'm guessing if anyone's watching this, they probably aren't all the way in here. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the video right here. Okay, so I've already been rage baited twice. So, guys, see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, yada yada, share even, I don't know. Anything to get me more popular, I guess. Okay, that one got YouTube out.